Hi there, my name is Laura Stephen and I'm delighted to bring to you a quick tutorial on how you can use groups to build your business online. Now, if you are hoping to attract people to you, you should be leading with value, guys. Don't be a spammer, don't be somebody who goes out there and just continually posts your product, posts your opportunity, that kind of thing, because it's just not going to work. So what I want you to do is learn how to be of value to people, work out who your target market is, and then you can start to use these groups to attract people to you based on that target audience. So the first thing that you can do is you can actually create your own group. You can create your own community, a place where you can attract leads, to capture them into there, be able to nurture those relationships, build that know, like, and trust, all while adding value to people. So this is my group here, just as an example. So, you know, I'm branding myself. It's going to continually brand myself on this. And I'm adding value to my group. If you go down, you can see the value I can do. I've got free resources and a pinned post, live videos, inspirational stuff, freebies, you know, people sharing their content, all this kind of thing. And I even have a share post, a promo post on a Saturday. So lots of different things there that you can do, and you can add value. And you can even do like mini series and these kinds of things. You can do everything that your audience would want to hear. You can put into this group. And I recommend probably posting 1 to 2 times a day in this group. One value post, one engagement post. So an engagement post is basically just a question, getting people to engage, you know, and it doesn't need to be business related. It can be anything from what's your favorite ice cream to do you like your coffee, how many siblings do you have, all of these kinds of things. And it just gets people involved in the community spirit of your group. The second way is to actually use other groups to find leads, to get people to be attracted to you, that kind of thing. So the way you would do that is you use your search bar in Facebook. So I'm just going to give you an example, a couple of examples. So if you're in health and wellness, you want to think about the key words that are surrounding health and wellness, and you want to think about the sort of wants and needs of that audience, as I said, and where you might find them. So the good thing is you could pick a keyword. So let's just go with wellness and see what comes up. Now, when you do a search, it'll bring all different sorts of things up. You can do you can post by here, you can check your different posts, you can look at groups, all these kind of things. Actually, I would just recommend that you go up along these charts and hit groups. This is going to bring up all the different health and wellness groups that are out there. Now, when you're doing this, it may take you a bit of time to find your ideal groups, because there are hundreds of thousands of groups out there. Just take your time and go through them and have a little look. You know, some of them are closed, some of them are open. You know, if they're closed, you won't be able to see the content so well. But if they're closed, you know, it could be a group page, it could be a business page, it could be something like that. But you can start to have a wee look. So this one is just health and wellness, and it's got 31,000 members. So that's a really big pool of people. You don't want to be going too high with the amount of people, because what happens if you join a group and it's very, very active, actually any content you post will get pushed down really, really quickly. But then you don't want to be the opposite way and go in a group that is not active, because you are then going to have the problem where you're basically talking to nobody because nobody's seeing it. You need an engaged group, but one that's not ridiculously massive. So 31,000 is actually quite a good number. You know, you can get groups with hundreds of thousands of people in them, and the speed that the stuff moves with that is just far too fast, and people won't engage with it because they won't see it. So let's just check out this group. Now, just for transparency, I'm not actually in a health and wellness company, but there are lots of my audience who are, so that's why I'm using it. So just open that in a new tab. If you don't know how to open in a new tab from your laptop, it's just Control and click, and you can do that. So this is a health and wellness group. So let's have a little look. It's an open group, so you can actually see the posts. Now, what I would be looking for is to see the engagement in the group, if there is any engagement. Now, there isn't a lot here, and it seems to be one person posting, 1 or 2 people posting continuously. with very little engagement. So actually it's not a group that I would probably enter into. You could try going in and posting some value-based content, but it doesn't look like there's a huge amount of engagement in that group. So, you know, not the best one probably. But you can just go through some of these and start to have a look. But obviously, if you're going to be joining, this is obviously a post that's specific to a particular brand. That doesn't mean you can't go in there and start connecting with people. Just be aware that it is a branded group. So if you didn't want to do wellness, you could pick a different word. So let's go for a different industry. So let's go for travel. So there are hundreds of travel groups. I love to travel, so I'm actually in quite a few of these. And you can just go through and again, just pick one and see what engagements there are. So this is quite interesting, Scottish Travel Society. I'm Scottish, obviously, you know, I like to build locally. So this might be something that I would want to have a look at. It's a closed group, so you would have to join and then check out. You can always leave after, it's not a big deal really. That kind of thing. So that's basically how you would do your groups. Once you find some key groups, it can even be just like 5 to 10 groups, and you start posting in these groups as value-based posts every single day, then and engaging on those groups as well. You know, the other thing I wanted to show you as well, I'll come back to that. So posts value, get engagement going on in the groups, you know, comment on other posts, that kind of thing. I want you to start doing that and you'll start to see some traction. The other thing you can do is you can actually just reach right out to the people that are in the groups. So if I just go back to travel for a minute, and let's just go into Girls Love Travel. It's a huge community, and the reason that I'm in this one, even though it's got a massive amount of people, is it's very, very engaged. So it's good fun. It's good fun to go into and have a look at. If you click into here and then you click onto members, it will show you the members. Now, if you go to default and you change to join date, you can actually see the newest members in the group. So you could reach out to these new members and just send them a message and say, you know, I see that we're both part of the same group and that we both love to travel. I just wanted to connect with you and love to make new friends. I hope that's okay. And there you go. That's as simple as that, to make new friends and have a connection with these people because they all like travel too. So I hope this has been of value to you. If it has, please leave a comment. Let me know that it has, and feel free to share it with your friends or your audience as well. And I'll see you very soon. Take care.